Welcome back. Today's we're diving deep into the world of Australian 50 cents, the top 5 most valuable and rare Australian 50 cent coins that are making waves in today's auction markets. Let's get started. First up, the Australia 50 cents coin from 1979, especially those in fine condition. This is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of national heritage, a standout piece of numismatic artistry, and a hot item in today's auction market. What's incredible is that collectors are now realizing the immense value of this particular coin, not just in Australian dollars, but on the global stage where its worth is quickly climbing in US dollars as well. If you're holding on to one of these beauties, or you're lucky enough to come across one, this video is a must-watch. The 1979 Australian 50 cents coin has a strong and proud history. Minted during a period of stability and growth in Australia, this coin reflects the precision and dedication of the Royal Australian Mint in the late 20th century. It belongs to the second series of 50 cent coins, which began after the original 1966 round silver coins were withdrawn from circulation. By 1979, the distinctive dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape had become iconic. The switch from silver to copper-nickel allowed for wider public use and accessibility, yet many coins from this era were still made with remarkable attention to detail and design quality. The 1979 issue carries with it not only monetary value, but historical weight as a representation of Australia's proud modern coinage. The 1979 50 cent coin is its elegant and powerful design. The obverse features a regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. It is a striking and highly recognizable image that appeared on many Commonwealth coins during the era, but the way it's presented on this coin, clear, proud, and centered on the large 50 cent surface, gives it special prominence. The reverse is where Australian identity truly shines. Designed by Stuart Devlin, it showcases the Australian coat of arms with the kangaroo and emu flanking the shield, symbols of progress and national pride. In fine condition, the details of this artwork are still beautifully visible, and collectors especially value coins where the lines in the animal's shield and crown remain sharp and defined. This combination of royal heritage and national symbolism makes it a standout piece in any collection. What has made this coin even more desirable in recent years is its growing rarity and the high demand for well-preserved specimens. While many were minted for circulation, few have survived in truly fine condition due to the coin's large surface area, which made it more prone to wear and scratches over the decades. Coins that retain their original details, even with minimal signs of handling, are now considered premium finds. In particular, coins from 1979 that exhibit strong edges, minimal fading on the Queen's profile, and full detail on the coat of arms are extremely attractive to collectors. This rarity in quality condition, combined with the limited global awareness of its true value, has caused a surge in market activity and an increase in collector interest from around the world. The Australian 1979 50 cents coin, especially in fine to very fine condition, has been making a strong impact in auctions and online marketplaces. These coins, depending on their clarity and preservation, have sold for $2,800,000, with exceptional examples reaching even higher prices when presented in pristine holders or with minor die variations. Coins that have been professionally graded or are part of historic collections can command a premium, sometimes exceeding $300 or more in international markets. It's a reminder that what might seem like ordinary pocket change could, in reality, be a rare collector's item with high monetary and historical value. 1979 50 cent coin. The journey starts with attention to condition. If you already own one, avoid polishing or cleaning it. Natural toning and gentle wear are not only acceptable but often preferred by collectors. Use soft glove handling and store it in a high-quality coin holder or slab to maintain its integrity. When searching for new coins to add to your collection, examine the edge quality, the depth of the Queen's facial details, and the sharpness of the animals and shield on the reverse. These features are critical in identifying a high-value piece. Additionally, always consider buying from trusted dealers or reputable auctions, and look for coins with provenance or third-party grading if possible. Next up, the Australia 1998 50 cents coin, particularly those found in black shade condition. This is not just another piece of pocket change. It is a coin that's becoming highly sought after due to its unique visual appeal, historical significance, and increasing rarity. With demand climbing and market value reaching impressive heights, The 1998 50-cent coin is turning heads and building serious excitement in today's auction scene. If you own one of these or you're passionate about rare finds, you're going to want to watch this entire video. The 1998 Australian 50-cent coin was minted during a period of solid growth and modernization in Australia. By this time, the dodecagonal, 12-sided, 50-cent coin had become a staple in Australian currency, well known for its large size and distinctive design. This coin was part of the long-standing decimal system introduced in 1966, and it featured continuity in design while being produced with exceptional quality by the Royal Australian Mint. Coins from the 1990s, especially those minted in limited quantities or showing natural aging, are now being appreciated not just as currency but as pieces of art and history. The 1998 edition in particular stands out because it represents a moment of consistency and pride in Australian minting, while now gaining new life as a collector's favourite thanks to its evolving condition over time. The 1998 50-cent coin in today's market is the black shade condition. This refers to the darkened tone or natural patina that develops over years of oxidation and handling, giving the coin a striking appearance. Far from being seen as a flaw, this condition is actually praised among collectors. The black shade adds character and rarity, showing that the coin has matured with dignity while still preserving its detailed design. The obverse side proudly displays Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famed artist Ian Rank Broadley, while the reverse features the magnificent Australian coat of arms, showcasing the kangaroo, the emu, and the shield. In blackened or darker-toned examples, these features often stand out even more dramatically, creating a bold and impressive visual profile that attracts serious attention in any coin collection. The 1998 50-cent coin was produced in decent numbers. Only a small percentage remain in black shade condition with fine detail still intact. Many coins have been cleaned or worn down over the years, but those that have aged naturally with a rich, even dark toning are becoming increasingly hard to find. These coins are now seen as standout pieces, not just for their condition but for their overall presentation. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for unique visual differences, and a 50-cent coin from 1998 with strong definition and deep, natural toning is exactly the kind of rare find that gets attention. The blend of scarcity and aesthetic appeal has turned this version of the coin into a top target in the numismatic community. The 1998 Australian 50-cent coin in black shade condition has been performing exceptionally well at auctions and in private sales. Depending on the sharpness of its features and the consistency of the patina, these coins have been fetching between $80 and $250 on collector platforms. Exceptional pieces with rich black shading and near-pristine detail can reach upwards of $5,700, especially when authenticated by professional graders or included in curated coin collections. This upward trend shows no signs of slowing down, as more collectors and investors recognize the value of acquiring coins that combine history, rarity, and visual uniqueness. The 1998 50-cent coin. There are a few smart strategies to follow. First, always preserve the natural condition of the coin. Do not clean it, polish it, or try to alter its shade. Natural black toning is a premium feature that boosts value. Handle the coin carefully using soft gloves and store it in a high-quality coin holder to prevent scratches or exposure to damaging elements. When buying or evaluating these coins, look for examples with strong design clarity where the Queen's portrait, the animals, and the shield remain sharp despite the darkened tone. If you believe your coin might be especially rare or valuable, consider getting it graded by a reputable service to verify its condition and market value. The 1998 Australia 50-cent coin in black shade condition is a rising star in the world of rare coin collecting. With its elegant design, natural visual transformation, and growing rarity, it has earned a place of high demand and strong value in the collector market. This coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a piece of Australia's story, a symbol of craftsmanship, and now a rewarding investment for those who recognize its worth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a perfect example of how everyday currency can become extraordinary over time. Don't overlook the coins in your drawer. One of them might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Next up, the Australian 1978 50-cent coin, especially those found in dirty or naturally aged condition. What may seem like an old, worn coin at first glance is actually becoming a prized possession in the world of collectors and numismatics. This coin, with its bold design, rich historical roots, and increasing scarcity, is making waves in today's auction markets. With its growing demand and impressive dollar value, the 1978 50-cent coin is quickly rising in both popularity and price, and if you happen to own one, you could be holding on to something far more valuable than you think. The Australian 1978 50-cent coin was minted during a period when Australian currency was gaining modern identity and global recognition. By this time, the decimal system had been well established, and the 50-cent coin had taken on the now iconic 12-sided, dodecagonal shape. This shape made it easy to recognize and helped prevent confusion with other coins. The coin from 1978 belongs to a celebrated era of minting, when the Royal Australian Mint maintained high production standards while honouring the symbols of Australian pride and tradition. While millions were produced, coins that have naturally aged or developed character over time are now being re-evaluated for their collectible and historical worth. That's why this 1978 coin, especially in dirty condition, is gaining immense appeal among collectors who value authenticity and aged beauty. One of the unique features that sets this coin apart is its large surface area and intricate design. On the obverse, the coin features a striking portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait is not only artistically impressive but also a key detail that collectors look for when evaluating condition and authenticity. On the reverse, the coin displays the magnificent Australian coat of arms, a symbol of unity, strength, and national heritage. The kangaroo and emu, Australia's iconic fauna, stand tall beside the Commonwealth Shield. In dirty or aged condition, the shadows and depth created by the natural toning of the metal actually enhance the visibility of these features, giving the coin a vintage charm that polished or overly clean coins simply can't match. Many collectors prefer coins that tell a story, and the naturally worn finish of the 1978 50-cent coin adds real character and distinction. The true drivers of value in the collector's market. While the 1978 50-cent coin was produced in significant numbers, most coins from this year have either been heavily circulated, damaged beyond recognition, or lost altogether. However, those that remain in dirty but structurally intact condition, with all design elements visible and well preserved, are becoming harder and harder to find. Collectors love coins with natural patina or toning, especially when the wear reveals rather than hides the original craftsmanship. It is this blend of aged condition and design clarity that makes the 1978 dirty 50-cent coin a rare and highly desirable piece. With the passage of time, the number of quality coins from this mintage year is diminishing, and that rarity is driving demand like never before. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin in dirty condition has seen a significant rise in value in recent years. Depending on the level of detail, surface texture, and overall preservation, these coins have been selling for $4,600,000 in auctions and private collector markets. Those with especially striking toning or rare marks can fetch $300 or more, especially when paired with a unique history or provenance. As the global numismatic community continues to place value on vintage, untouched condition coins, the potential for increased value in future years remains high. Whether you're in Australia, the United States, or anywhere else in the world, this coin has the potential to grow as both a collectible and an investment. For most of your finds, there are some important tips to keep in mind. First, do not clean the coin. The dirty or toned condition is what gives this coin its unique appeal and premium value. Natural oxidation and age are considered beautiful by many collectors, especially when combined with preserved detail. Handle the coin carefully using gloves or soft tools to avoid adding unwanted scratches. Store it in a coin holder or protective sleeve to preserve its current state. When examining a coin, pay close attention to the detail on the Queen's profile and the clarity of the coat of arms. Even in dirty condition, if these features are sharp, you could have a highly valuable piece. Also, consider having your coin graded by a professional service if you believe it has rare characteristics or exceptional condition. The 1978 Australia 50-cent coin in dirty condition is a true treasure for collectors and investors alike. It brings together historical value, unique design, growing rarity, and strong performance in today's auction markets. Its vintage look and natural aging make it more than just a coin. It becomes a piece of art and history, appreciated by experts and hobbyists across the globe. As demand continues to rise, now is the perfect time to explore your collection, visit your coin jar, or keep an eye out in second-hand markets. You might be holding a coin that's not just rare, but also increasingly valuable. Next up, the Australia 1971 50-cent coin in fine condition. Often tucked away in old drawers or forgotten collections, this coin is now making headlines in the world of collectors for its increasing rarity and market demand. With a combination of strong historical roots, unique design, and high desirability in the fine condition category, the 1971 50-cent piece has become a standout item that's achieving big value in the dollar market today. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or someone curious about your pocket change, this coin deserves your full attention. The early 1970s. The 1971 Australian 50-cent coin was part of the post-decimalisation era, following Australia's switch to decimal currency in 1966. The new coins, especially the large, 12-sided 50-cent pieces, quickly became symbols of the modern Australian economy. The 1971 coin continued the proud tradition of the Royal Australian Mint, maintaining the iconic dodecagonal shape that stood out among other denominations. That year was not a commemorative release, but its standard mintage and clean, classic design have now earned it historic significance. It represents a time of stability, craftsmanship, and national pride, all of which are traits collectors admire when assessing a coin's deeper value beyond face denomination. The 1971 50-cent coin is its distinctive design. On the obverse, we find the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on Australian coins from the late 1960s through the 1980s. It captures Her Majesty with elegance and regal clarity, especially when preserved in fine condition. The reverse side features the Australian coat of arms, a national emblem that symbolises the strength and unity of Australia. With the kangaroo and emu flanking the shield, and intricate detailing across the crown and flora, this design delivers both artistic beauty and national pride. In coins that have been well preserved or have aged naturally into fine condition, these features remain sharp and visually stunning, adding tremendous appeal to collectors looking for coins with character and historical integrity. The 1971 50-cent coin had a significant mintage. The number of coins that still exist in fine, untouched condition has dropped dramatically over the decades. Most have been heavily circulated, scratched, or worn down through daily use. However, coins that have survived the years with minimal wear, crisp detail, and natural toning are now being recognized as premium pieces. The fine condition category, one step below very fine or uncirculated, is especially prized because it retains the original artistry and detail while showing just enough natural aging to give it authenticity and history. This combination of aesthetic appeal, age, and relative scarcity makes the 1971 50-cent coin highly desirable and increasingly rare in the modern collector's market. The Australian 1971 50-cent coin in fine condition is commanding strong prices and showing excellent growth potential. Depending on its sharpness, luster, and level of detail, these coins are currently trading for $3,400,000, with high-end examples, especially those with original mint luster or strong strikes, reaching values of $1,400,000 or more. As more collectors enter the market and seek out coins with both historical significance and visual strength, the 1971 edition continues to climb in value. Unlike modern issues that are still widely available, this coin is now a historical artifact, a tangible piece of Australia's monetary journey, and that drives serious interest among coin investors and numismatic enthusiasts across the globe. A 1971 50-cent coin, or come across one, there are a few expert tips that can help you get the most from it. First and foremost, do not clean the coin. Natural aging and patina often add to the coin's desirability. Cleaning can strip the surface and decrease its value significantly. Store the coin properly in a protective case or sleeve, and handle it with soft gloves to avoid fingerprints or scratches. When evaluating its condition, look closely at the fine details on Queen Elizabeth II's portrait and the coat of arms on the reverse. If these features are clearly visible, with minimal wear and strong definition, you may have a highly valuable specimen. Consider having it professionally graded for better assessment and market positioning if you're thinking about selling or insuring it. The Australian 1971 50-cent coin in fine condition is a true standout in the world of collectible currency. With its rich background, bold design, and increasing rarity, it is no longer just an old coin, it is a valuable asset and a symbol of Australia's heritage. The demand for such pieces is rising steadily in global markets, and collectors everywhere are eager to add this gem to their collections. Whether you're building a portfolio or simply enjoying the history and artistry of coins, this is one piece that deserves a top spot. Don't overlook it. Your 1971 50-cent coin might be worth far more than you think. Next up, the Australia 1981 50-cent coin in fine condition. This coin is not just a piece of everyday currency. It's a slice of Australia's rich monetary past, a uniquely designed numismatic gem, and an asset that is catching the eyes of collectors and investors alike across the globe. The demand for this coin is rising rapidly in the collector's market, and with auctions showcasing its value in strong US dollar returns, now is the perfect time to explore why this 1981 50-cent piece is a must-watch in the world of rare coins. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is as compelling as its current status. Minted during a period of stable economic development in Australia, this coin represents a time when the country was fully embracing the decimal system, having transitioned just 15 years earlier. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, as well as the Royal Mint branches in London and Lantrisant, were involved in minting coins during this period to meet circulation demand. What sets the 1981 issue apart is not only its volume but also its subtle variations in production that have become important to collectors. Though it was initially released as a standard circulation coin, decades of wear, loss, and natural attrition have made well-preserved examples in fine condition surprisingly hard to come by, which is pushing its desirability higher every year. The 1981 50-cent coin is iconic and instantly recognizable. The obverse side features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a timeless depiction of Her Majesty that reflects regal poise and classical engraving artistry. The reverse proudly displays the Australian coat of arms, a beautifully detailed emblem featuring the kangaroo and emu on either side of the shield. This design, created by Stuart Devlin, is a tribute to Australia's rich heritage and national pride. On coins preserved in fine condition, the detail in the feathers, fur, and shield lines remains sharp and appealing. Collectors greatly admire these design elements, especially when age adds a natural patina that enhances the depth and authenticity of the coin without compromising its overall clarity. The 1981 50-cent coin has proven itself to be a standout. While millions were minted, most have seen heavy circulation and wear, making high-quality examples rare in today's market. Coins classified as being in fine condition, meaning they retain strong detail with only light wear and no major damage, are now few and far between. Collectors specifically look for coins where the Queen's portrait and the intricate coat of arms remain visible and well-defined. The rising demand for coins from this era, especially those that are in preserved and collectible condition, has made the 1981 edition an increasingly difficult find. This scarcity has transformed a once common coin into a high-demand collectible that continues to grow in appeal and value. The Australia 1981 50-cent coin in fine condition has started to attract impressive bids. In recent auctions and private collector transactions, these coins are regularly being valued between $3,300,000 depending on their sharpness, luster, and overall visual impact. Coins with exceptional strike quality or subtle minting varieties can reach $2,900,000 or more, especially when authenticated and graded by professional services. The numismatic market is responding positively to these coins, viewing them not only as collectible items but also as long-term investments. With rising global interest in Australian decimal coinage, this is one coin whose market performance continues to trend upward. A 1981 50-cent coin. Here are some important and effective tips. First, always handle the coin with clean hands or gloves to preserve its surface. Avoid cleaning the coin, as natural aging adds value and enhances its collectible nature. Store it in a proper protective holder, such as an acid-free flip or a coin capsule, to prevent further wear. When assessing the coin's value, look for crisp lines in the Queen's hair and facial features, and clear definition in the coat of arms on the reverse. If your coin meets these visual standards, consider having it graded professionally. A graded and authenticated fine condition coin can command even more value in both online and physical auctions. The Australia 1981 50-cent coin in fine condition is a true gem that deserves a place of honour in any serious collection. Its historical context, powerful design, growing rarity, and strong market value make it a coin that is not just desirable but increasingly valuable with time. Whether you've inherited one, stumbled upon it in your change, or actively hunting for rare coins, this 50-cent piece offers beauty, history, and financial potential all in one. The demand for coins like this is on the rise, and the opportunity to own one at this stage could prove incredibly rewarding. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting insights into rare and valuable coins. Keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, the next coin in your hand might be your next great discovery.